we at? Hey, hello, it's your boy RestLess, and we're back with another YouTube video. Today we're getting ready to check out the new hero, MedJ. As you can see, a bunch of people have already uploaded this stuff, so we're gonna really check it out personally ourselves. I decided to kind of avoid everything, but I obviously know he's an Egyptian-based hero. That's just kind of how everything's been heading towards. So let's look at the hero reveal trailer.
Peggy 18.
In the vestiges of my homeland, legends speak of the scarab bracelet. Fated to curse any other who would sully it. What is mine by right was stolen. Heathmore suffers, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Shit. No wonder Raider got that skill too. Oh shit! Yo! Oh shit, okay.
I will reclaim my birthright by whatever means necessary.
Oh shit, bro. Look at his design though. That definitely looks like somebody's own. I feel like they reuse some animations. As long as this guy isn't like pirate. Oh, look at that, bro. Holy shit. So I definitely skipped a lot of whatever the patch notes or whatever was, because I just want to get to the gameplay and see what he's like.
Chain, if you're familiar with Shaolin, it's exactly the same. So you're going into light, heavy, light, heavy, heavy, light, heavy, light. As long as
okay, that is definitely Shaolin's.
You're going to get the chain going.
Definitely Shaolin's. I mean, well, it makes sense with his weapon. It's still definitely Shaolin's.
So you can keep going all the time. And if you press light twice, for example, you're gonna get into your finisher light. Sure. If you get heavy twice, you're gonna go into your finisher heavy, and that's the end of your chain. So
yeah, it's literally just Shaolin so far.
Sorry, can you throw a few more lights and heavies just so we can get all the damage values for those recording along at home?
Yes.
He has a lot of hyper armor.
And recorded.
Really not liking that.
Yeah, as you can see, everything is on.
He's having a lot of hyper armor and a lot of just enhanced, like full pressure. He just has a lot of that. I mean, the reuse animations are a meh thing. I'm not really for it like that because it can get boring, but you know, since it's a different looking character, I guess it kind of looks different. It's sort of a pass, but yeah. But he has a lot of forward pressure, and that, look at that damage, man. 32, sheesh. And that's not even with an unblockable
stance. As soon as you get into the
it's
chain,
like Raider damage right there,
the
man.
fact that he has this gigantic staff and holding it like really.
Yeah, bro, look at that. His regular side heavy, he definitely. I feel like his top heavy definitely is the way that he has to get something, or like a light or something like that. Which they still haven't learned, by the way. To just take that away, stop giving people lights for a guard break, and give them a heavy, because we're kind of tired of that. We all know Highlander is the one that actually needs that change. Highlander, come on now, Highlander.
On the end, means that he has really imposing arcs, and basically this is kind of telling you that this is a hero that's going to be comfortable in group fights when he's in staff mode. Let's get through the rest of the kit real quick.
Sure. He's very aggressive.
Side dodge heavies, classic.
Is that
dodge those
that's Hilo Kiri
bashes and shoulder bashes. dodge forward heavy, which if I can show it off here.
Who is
does what
that?
it-
That dodge forward heavy. That looks like Shaolin's chain heavy. That's Shaolin's chain
do.
heavy.
Which is close the gap, prevent someone from rolling out, initiate combat.
Either Shaolin's chain heavy or whoever took that, whoever Griffin took that animation from.
We have the zone, which, as you can see, has very short forward range.
That doesn't
but
even
that's on
make
purpose
sense for
because
the type of
usually you
weapon
wanna
he has.
Kind of
I don't
target the
even know
guy
why they would
in
do
front of
that.
you and hit the guy that's behind you. If it would go forward a lot, you would miss those external hits. So that would feel a lot worse than have a zone that is like moving a lot forward. Next, we have the big payoff bind move, which is the dodge forward guard break. There you go. Kind of like a demon embrace.
What?
It deals immediate damage and it chains into your chain lights, your chain heavies, all that good stuff.
Is that
And
wait? Was
you
that
can even
20
perform
damage that it
after
did?
any light in chain. So you
That
can
was
target swap and
20
hit
damage,
someone,
but I mean
with
it's
five
slow. It
supplies.
looks like it's a
And you'll
ganking tool.
understand,
It doesn't look like it's
why
just
we're doing this
usable in
a bit
like
later when we
duels.
get into the axis mode. You'll see.
Unless
Um,
I guess
I think
maybe
that
if you
covers-
whiff it
oh, yeah, I
into a
guess the
heavy.
guard break punish, kind of not the usual one. So you'll have a top guard break punish for this hero. Remember, if you're playing Warlord, you know that you have to go top to get that guaranteed heavy. With Magi, don't do side, or you'll get this.
Okay, so
Not a
yeah,
fun
once again, it's an up heavy.
Otherwise,
Wait, did he have
not
armor
side,
on that?
or that you have to go top to get that guaranteed heavy.
Like guard break?
With Magi, don't do side, or you'll get the top to get guard break punish for this hero. Remember, if you're playing Warlord, one. So you'll have a top guard break
Okay, I
punish
thought
for
he
this
got
hero.
armor on that.
Remember, if you're playing Warlord, you know that
So
you
I
have
have to
to
say
go
there
top
was like
to
no
get that
purpose.
Let's just kind of sum up this form a little bit. So if
I
you're
mean,
in,
he
staff
just
mode,
has a lot
you've
of
got
pressure,
big trajectories.
like a
got
lot
one
of
critical
chain
stance,
pressure. He's
and you've got a
really
really good gank melee.
he's
move
just
that lets
armor
you,
and
direct damage and
enhance.
so on. So it's kind of speaking to you as like.
And I
if
think
you're in a group fight,
enhance
this is
should
a
only
group
be
fight,
situational with
mode,
certain things
like
like
lane
heavies.
as well, I guess. It's good for
I don't really think it
It's
belongs
very
on too
good for
many
clearing
lights.
the lane, in my humble opinion at least.
Oh, no. For everyone's opinion, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. Perfect. So that's basically we've seen one mode. This is what you want to use it for. So now the question is, what's the second mode?
All
all about?
right, so I
Let's do
mean,
it.
we're gonna talk about
I mean,
the mode switch a bit.
I'm
I
waiting to
guess.
see
So walk back and
that
guard
second
break
stance that we
is
just saw in
your
the
mode switch,
trailer.
special.
Holy shit!
So you're going to take some time to switch between modes. You are a bit vulnerable while you're doing this, so you don't want to be caught with your pants down.
Oh, but can it chain into it though?
But we have ways to speed that up. So, for example, you want to be in access mode coming into a fight. Yeah, this is a duel.
Oh, it
I don't
looks
wanna
like
be
when he
fast.
exits, he immediately
Boom,
gets.
You can enter lock, back and guard break, and it's going to be a quick transform. We call.
All right, nice. It's a
Same thing
back and
for
guard
every
break.
recovery that the character has can be cancelled with this quick transform, so you can be in the mode that you want.
Of course, it's
as
Berserker.
fast as possible. And we even have.
I already have
a
trouble with
parry
Berserker
cancel.
animations.
So if Steph, you want to throw a heavy. There you go. You can switch stance and still get your guaranteed damage that you would have had from like that heavy or like.
This is about
So
to
not
be a
only, like, you can
very
just switch the
weird
mode like
character
that,
to
but
run
you
into.
can do like a follow up, like attack, axe, quick
I
step.
like it.
It's
You-
cool.
I mean,
It's
I
cool
like
that
it.
it's
It's
like,
a really cool
but
flow when
Pretty
it gets.
versatile.
I
going
feel like
for
that
sure.
armor is
Super
just
cool
too
to see.
much.
I love what we did here.
Yeah, I'm super happy.
Kudos
with
to the
Ontario,
black, the
especially
first black
because
character.
there was a time a lot of times we were like, oh, I thought it was a duel, but now it's a group fight. So I got a parry off at some point.
He
and
better
I
not
guess
be
I
in
didn't do
any,
what I wanted
and I
to,
repeat, he
so-
better not
While
be
you're
in
Axe,
any of the
Ben,
current
remember
factions.
when
This
we
better
did,
be
like,
a new
hit
faction.
reaction in Axe? That was a big challenge that we had because it was always going back into a staff. And thank you to Tariq and the GPP team to helping us creating like magic, programmer magic to make it happen. So I don't know if you can show like when you get it into Axe. So
Do it.
there you
Let's
go.
So yeah, I mean, this hero has been a long time coming. Like
That was a
we
big
had
challenge, yeah.
a lot of work to do before we even started working on him.
Mhm.
So it's a great achievement, and it's super cool that we get
Yeah,
to show it
can,
off
can,
today.
can we see some execution as well?
I mean, we're gonna get through the Axis mode stuff first.
Okay, yes. I'm just too excited.
Calm
sorry.
down,
Sorry,
calm
I'm
down.
too excited.
I mean, she's the animator girl. so
Hopefully
we'll
these
see
aren't
the
enhanced.
executions.
We'll see it all.
I didn't get
So,
to see,
Magi
but
in
hopefully
Axis
this
mode,
isn't enhanced
he
too, or
is-
it's just about
he
to
has
be
move
too damn
parry.
much.
That's what we call it. I don't know if we made that up,
His
but
regular
means
axe mode
that
seems to be
whenever you're
really
pressing one
slow,
mode, it's
like,
gonna do something in
but
the other mode.
just
So if I
has a
go
lot
dodge
of
forward
pressure.
heavy in axis mode, there's something there. If I do side dodge heavy in axis mode, there's something there. If I do zone,
Of
obviously
course,
there's
is
a zone.
Berserker.
If I do the dodge forward guard break, instead of being a big bind move, it's a super quick unreactable bash that this time guarantees a light and, of course, combos into itself infinitely for as long as I have stamina. And you have the heavy finishers that instead of having
I'm
energy
gonna
defense,
switch that to 1080.
have some good old unblockable property.
It doesn't look
to
like it
really
does
force
a lot of
reaction out
damage.
your
It's
ability.
9
So
damage,
what
which
you're
is
saying there,
respectable
in return,
considering how
is
fast it
basically like,
is.
we taught you all the moves that you have in
And
staff
bashes
mode.
are the only way to
So
open
using the same
somebody
inputs
up
that you've
instead
seen
of
there,
using
you
something
can
like
do
an
the same
uninterruptible
character,
stance
kind
that
of
doesn't
flow
deal with armor.
in
Like,
the axe mode.
I
And
saw a
the moves,
video.
basically.
I saw a video where somebody was trying to introduce new moves, and I saw it, and it was an absolutely amazing idea. Like when somebody hits you with a heavy that hits superbly hard, but it's not an unblockable. It'll put down a yellow looking indicator, and it will basically make your character kind of like sort of stunned. So like you can still block the next upcoming attack, but if you try to attack immediately, you are in a type of stun, and they will be able to get a free hit versus you, which I think was an amazing idea. I also believe that like the character just has too many reuse animations and not any of his own. Like he literally has none of his own, even though they are actually able to go back to their own studio and stuff like that. He just does not have any of his own stuff, which sucks. I mean, what he does have is his own emotes and executions and stuff like that. They could even use execution, like execution animations and shit to include into moves instead of just using regular move kits. But, excuse me, but they love reusing animations.
So yeah, they have different properties and different use cases.
Could have just introduced a new move or something.
Basically,
He's
Yeah,
unique.
there you go.
He's
So,
unique, and I'm like,
yeah,
I
there
like him.
is literally do two moves
So far.
But since
I
you
just feel
know-
like
once
certain
you know
things do a
what to
little
press
too
in one,
much.
you'll know what to press in the other one, and then it's just a matter of having like properties. For example, 400 ms chain lights, and the unblockable heavy finishers. So I think that gets us to the executions, right?
Yes.
okay.
Oh. All right, no more invincible. Let's see him real quick. I got this guy. So
They're we had so much fun in mocap, like doing the stuff like detach, attach, detach, attach during the execution. I love it.
and
That's
if you are
it's
in
alright.
access mode, you will be reverting to staff mode if you start an execution, if you go into the execution timer, and if you go
I need
out
to
of
like get my
same thing
hands
here.
on them
So,
like myself, because
yeah,
right
that's a
now
good,
it
thing to know.
just seems like he has a lot of forward pressure, and it's something. I also need to see like what correlation that bash even really has. It looks like a Yorm animation, if I believe so, and it does 20 damage. So it's like it feels like a long arm mechanic. It feels exactly like a long arm mechanic,
but
which
that's
long
what we
arm
have
still
the
doesn't really have a
transition
true use besides
So
like
what would be the
gimmick
logical
play and stuff
transition
like
if you
that.
play
It's
a hero,
revenge
like, in
game. I
terms
mean,
of,
it's revenge
fight
feed or
kit
something
or
else.
play style, like to play the Magi? Which hero would you make them?
I think it depends what you're used to. Basically, like if you,
Ooh, this one.
yeah, this is
Had to get it out of my system. Sorry.
if you
Okay,
you're used to big
not
infantry
like
characters,
not the
your
greater, but it was
JJs,
funny.
your Griffins, then you will, I think, quite naturally learn the group
I
fight.
feel like with
aspect of
certain
this, the
things they
staff
could have
side of
done
this. And if you're used to
a
some of the
definite
characters
better
kind of
with it,
breaking down
but
quickly if things go
like
the way,
they could have done so much better with
Assassins or
Pirate.
Berserker, let's say,
Pirate to me still
will
has more
quite
potential
quickly,
than Medjay right
learn
now.
how to
And
do
Medjay
so,
looks pretty fucking cool.
for axe mode, basically.
Medjay's not broken though.
So should we get into the feats?
Yeah, like look at
next?
that. Such a like
Yeah, right.
such a real
All right.
simple
hope to
like
see-
thing. Let's try to see if we can find like the feats.
Let's roll the video, the videos, So on the first feat, we have the Sunshine Strength. When you get a kill in staff mode, for the duration of your life, you will now have a defense buff for as long as you live. So as soon as you die, you're going to lose it, but you're in Axis mode, you're in staff mode. As soon as you get that buff, you're going to keep it. And next, we have the opposite effect in Axis mode. If you get a kill and you have that feat activated, you will now get a passive attack buff for the duration of your life. And the fun part, the quest, as we call it, is that once you get both buffs, you can get both buffs at once. And so you are a passively buffed defense and attack hero for the rest of your life. And that's even scarier, knowing what the hero can do.
Exactly. So you get to keep each of these pieces. So kind of your goal, as you say, your quest in each life is try to get a kill in one mode, and then you get to keep the defensive buff, the little green thing you see on the shoulders, forever until you die. And then ideally, if you get it in the other mode, then...
I mean, at least it's not like a strong amount of defense.
And you'll be like, I'm buffed all the time.
There you go. All right.
It's not, yeah, at least it's not a strong amount of defense. It's respectable.
Which, as its name implies, is a debuff. So if you hit your melee bind attack with the staff mode...
How do you expect anybody to ever get hit by that?
It's defense. So this is your bid.
If it comboed or something. Yeah, like that is so slow, man.
Ready to do heavies. And if your opponent is debuffed at the same time, he's gonna eat a lot of damage. So fits really well with the game plan. And if we go with the staff equivalent, the Axis equivalent, sorry, you hit your little unreactable buff there. That's going to apply a debuff on the attack of the opponent, giving you an edge in that combat.
That's nice.
Allowing you to tank a bit more damage. And since it's a move that you'll be landing often, you can expect your...
His third feat looks like a heal, and his fourth feat looks like it's about to be a bomb.
I like that both,
you can kind of see
they
the
kind of like
part. Looks like he can either do an aerial or an effect, or he can do a regular one, and that would probably be dependent on whatever form he's in, which makes him pretty decent for fours. His zone isn't good for fours at all, because it was already exclaimed to have no range.
Perfect example is the third feat, Scarab Relief, which in staff is a AoE healing around you. You're going to be in a group fight with Medjay a lot, so that's what you want to have. And if you are in Axis mode...
Doesn't look like a super strong one. It's very situational.
You want to get healing for yourself. It's going to be more healing, obviously, than the staff counterpart. But yeah, honestly, it's just a greedy, a greedy aspect.
I love that both like
I really need to see. What's that fourth feat?
Reflects that as well. On the feat 4, we have on staff a big projectile AoE that you can throw around and hit people that are bunched up in a group fight for medium damage. And then you have the Axis mode, which, if you've been paying attention, is a single target projectile that deals a crap ton of damage to just one person. And that pretty much covers all of the feats. We are super curious to see how this hero pans out.
They're all right. They're all right. You know, they're not. Yeah, it's nothing super broken. I like them. I like the feats. I like the feats. I definitely want to get my hands on this guy. Probably gonna try to buy him day one so I can make some content on him, see exactly what he's about. He doesn't seem to be too bad. He doesn't seem to be bad really at all. He doesn't have a lot of unnecessary unblockables or anything like that, it looks like. But his dual stance mode is going to be abused. Like, I know it. I know that axe mode is going to be abused. Super fast. It's super fast, and I think it had armor on it as well. And it has a really fast bash. It's just like, it's like if Berserker had a bash. He's gonna shit on Berserkers. He's gonna really shit on Berserkers. He's gonna shit on Berserkers, Griffins, Shaolins, easy. He's also gonna shit on Kinseis, definitely easy. I feel like his counters are gonna be people who can out DPS him or bash him. You know, like dodge bashes. Specifically like Conqueror right now, because Conqueror is fucking nutty. Still need to dodge forward, roll catch. You know, for some reason they didn't put that with him. Decided to give him an infinite unblockable chain. But they have that. I'm liking this guy. He doesn't seem to be too bad, and I'll try to check him out day 1, 28th. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be able to put that video out. Probably going to try to see if I can put it out the exact same day like I'm going to do this one. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one.